Hello viewers, today we are going to discuss the concept of partial fractions decomposition, partial fractions and some important definitions. From the previous study of elementary algebra, we already know how to combine two or more rational functions into a single rational function. Here, numerator and denominator are polynomial in x, but in place of x, we can take y, z, t or any other variable. Here are some examples. In some situations or in problems, for example in integration, there is a need to apply this process in reverse. That is, a given rational function must be split or decomposed as a sum of two or more simple rational functions. For example, these rational functions can be decomposed or rewrite as. These expressions are called partial fractions, and the technique used to decompose a rational function into sum of two or more simple rational functions is known as partial fraction decomposition. Therefore, partial fractions decomposition is a technique or process used to decompose a rational function as a sum of partial fractions. Now we will discuss some important definitions which are very useful to understand this concept. First, degree of a polynomial. The degree of a polynomial is the highest power of the variable in the polynomial. For example, second, proper fraction. A rational expression is called a proper fraction if degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator. For example, third, improper fraction. A rational expression is called improper fraction if degree of numerator is greater than or equal to degree of denominator. For example, fourth, reducible quadratic factors. A quadratic function is reducible if it can be factored into two linear prime factors. Here, a, b, c and p, q, r, s are constants. Here are some examples. Fifth, irreducible quadratic factors. A quadratic function is irreducible if it cannot be factored into linear prime factors. That is, a quadratic function is irreducible if it is non-reducible. For example, in next video, we will discuss various forms of partial fractions.